Threescore and several years ago, a person was brought forward. That person would be me. It was with the idea that all things are not equal. It is with the idea that not everyone is a winner. It was with the idea that not everyone is a loser. And the best that we can hope for is to die in our sleep. With these truths being self-evident, I have a daydream. That daydream is to lead this nation, nay, this world, into a glorious future of mediocrity. A world where every household will have an endless supply of toilet paper, and where all of our Australian brothers and sisters will never be considered below us, even though they are down under. A world where our Canadian allies will never have to say, "I'm sorry," just for being Canadian, or to be ridiculed for not knowing that their bacon is just ground ham. A world where the British, will never have to be reminded that they had to ask the Yanks, the Canucks, the Aussies, and the Kiwis to bail them out of not one, but two world wars. A world where the French will never have to speak French again, so that everyone can understand them when they say, "We don't surrender," and they can fight for their own freedom. I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Blogger, and I am running for president in 2020. And I approve this message. Well, welcome everybody. Wow, the Monday after Spin Up 2020. Wow, what an outstanding event that was. If you guys got to watch it, it was just fantastic and totally enjoyable. Let me just get right into it, and let's bring on my first co-host, the man with the golden voice and the shaggy beard. Let's bring in none other than Mel 400 AGL.
Well, hello, Lloyd.
Hey,
hello, everybody.
So, what kind of day did you have today, Mel?
I had not a bad day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let you off like you expected them to.
Well, I was up there and I just flat told them, okay, I'm going down the hill now.
Well, that's perfectly good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Ray. So before I bring in the rest of our guests that we have here, our other co-host and my running partner as well, let me, when I say running, let me make sure you know that's for the presidency, because I don't run anywhere else.
I
If you
was
see me running,
gonna say, you want to clarify that?
yeah,
If
I
you
do.
see Lloyd running, y'all better try to keep up because something
Yeah.
bad's fixing to happen.
That's right. You got it. Okay, let's give
Right?
a shout out to. Let's start out with Jody. He was the first one in. I like his first comment there. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. And don't forget to vote Trump for king and Grumpy for president. I like that.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
We got
Absolutely.
Captain Ray. We got Art, who was the first in the green room tonight. We got Jaybird, Agent K. I know we got Bob Casey and Rick Halber is in the room. And who else have we got there?
Steve Carpenter.
Steve Carpenter. Okay, great. Yeah. And we have Above and Beyond Drones, who will be one of our guests tonight. And let's see, Jaybird. I think that's it for right now. I think
that's everybody for right now.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and bring in my other co-host that I co-host with on Sunday. The man who's 4'7", but scares the hell out of the liberals. Here's none other than Art Carlson. Yeah.
And just then you had Ron Lockwood and Jim Hightower.
Welcome. All right. And Russell Lurum is, he says, just watching.
Oh,
all right.
I didn't see Russell. Sorry, man.
Yeah. And Help at Home Jim, always glad. You know, he was probably one of my very first early supporters. And he and Steve Mack were helped. They donated to my channel and helped out. And I've had to retire my favorite mug, which is the one that Jim had made for me. I've broken my own, that has my brand on it. So the other Grumpy Vlogger mug I have is the one he had made for me. But I noticed, until I can get it fixed, there's just a slight crack in the handle, just enough that I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
So it's on display with my 400 AGL cups and some of the others I've collected. And I'll bring it out every so often because I just love the cup, because he did, because it was out of Clear Blue Sky. Jim is Help at Home Jim. If you haven't checked him out, you need to. He and Steve Mack both. Steve Mack gave me the first prize I gave away, which was how I met Jim Crinan.
Oh, cool.
And so, anyways, we have another lurker in the background in the green room. He's my running mate for the presidency. He's my vice presidential running mate, and it's Mr. Jim Boyd. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Under the advice of counsel, I cannot answer that question, Senator.
Yeah, I'm afraid with you and I in the White House and stuff, we're going to have a lot of those comments.
That was good.
Jim. Not answer that. That was good. Yeah. So, Art, how's your week been so far? I mean,
So far, pretty good. Getting stuff done and all the important things out of the way. So I'm good. Say, by the way, Boy, do you recognize this background?
That looks like it. Yeah, is that one of the roller coasters at?
Oh, it's not a roller coaster.
No, that's a train.
Oh, that's the train at. Is that the Silverton train?
Yes, that's the Georgetown Loop.
Yeah,
right.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
yep.
Yeah. I did recognize it once I saw it as a train. I had to, because I have to look over here for that and everything.
The Georgetown
over
Loop
here.
In where? What state?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, okay, because it's
You'll
not
be
Washington.
driving right by it on your way to Dillon.
Yeah, if you're going to Spin Down, which is the 26th of September in Dillon, Colorado, you'll be driving by that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Used to pass it every time we went up into the mountains. So.
Yep. Yeah, and if you go over Guanella Pass, you could take the route back to Denver that way, over 285.
Right.
Which is a beautiful drive. Used to go fishing up. There's a couple of lakes up there on the pass that I used to fish at.
That would be a real nice ride on a motorcycle.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would.
Yep.
Yeah. And so, Jim, what have you been up to?
I've been flying, actually. Flying and trying
good.
my hand at editing. Editing isn't as easy as you would think. For me, anyway. We're our own worst critics. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, that's why I do a vlog. It doesn't require much. I have to put a front, intro, put my spiel, put an ending. I've got them all set.
Pick on every country around us.
Yeah. Yeah, but when it comes to my videos each day, and I'll probably only be doing 4 this week because I didn't do one for last night or for today's video. So, but slacking. But anyways, look who we got here. We got a couple other people to add to the stream.
Hello, John.
There's
Ron.
Hey.
Howdy.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Good.
Doing well.
You're working, I take it.
Yeah. Yep, till tomorrow at 8, and then tomorrow night I get a 12-hour shift, and I go home Wednesday morning for 9 days. No working, no hunting. Days no relaxation.
Lays around. You probably need
now
it.
You could come down to spin up.
Or spin down.
Or spin what?
Spin
That's
down.
the 20. What is that, Art?
26th. The 26th.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, everybody, Spin Up was Saturday. It's traditionally been Saturday.
Yeah.
And after every spin up, on Sunday, there's always a gathering going on.
Yeah.
This spin down is also on a Saturday. So you can bet your boots there's going to be something going on Sunday. So just plan the weekend if you're going out there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trust me on that.
Brother Hope.
Hello, Chris.
What's up, Mel, Ron, Uncle, Art?
How you doing,
Hey,
Chris?
Chris.
Jim, how you doing?
There is still hope.
Just a tad.
There's just a tad.
Yeah.
You
Actually,
still
there's a
look-
lot of hope there.
As long as we have Chris, there's always hope.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right. Yeah. He and I he called me this evening before the show and realized it'd been a fair few weeks since we'd actually talked to each other, because I forgot the last time I had the show, which was week before last. I forgot to invite him.
Oh,
And so it'd been 3 weeks. Yeah, I know. So I made sure he got the message. Yeah.
does that pen look familiar for a reason?
Yeah, it does.
I kind of thought so.
What is it?
Just happened to be sitting here, and I thought, well, but what'd you guys? Those of you who watched, who got to participate and spin up, what'd you guys
See,
think of
Jim,
it?
when you don't have a brio, you can put something up close to the camera and it
Yeah, I
focuses
can't.
on
I
it.
can't do that.
I'm
Like
sorry,
to do it,
Jim.
but then
I'm
if-
sorry.
No,
Say
you're
that
right.
It came to my brain, you know.
Damn
Say that
camera.
again 5 times real fast, Mel.
Huh?
Yeah, I heard something started with a B, but I don't know what else you said.
Oh, that brio.
Yeah,
Jim's
That's-
always complaining about his camera. When he tries to hold something up to it to show people, it won't focus on it.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I
I
thought it was something put in his mustache.
well, wait a minute.
No.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hey, Tater's in the
Mine does.
house.
Hey, Art,
And I've got the brio.
You got
Jim,
the
it must
brio
be
too?
something- Yeah, it must be something you're
Yeah.
doing wrong.
Yeah,
I
Lloyd
thought you
has
quit
the
using the
real
brio.
brio.
No,
You got the fake
you
brio.
guys all yelled at me to plug it into the computer, which I did,
Right?
and it only the mic is now plugged into the. See, it can't do anything up close. Only the mic
Well,
is-
that's because
Well, if
it's
you
yours.
give it time, give it time, give it time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
and
didn't have
put your
the,
mustache marker up. We ain't got time for that.
Remember we did that? We did that.
well, you got the shakes
Hello, Steve
for
Mack.
some reason, but
Brent
it's
Nunley.
probably your age.
Silver though.
Hey, Brent, that's more important, buddy. Have a good evening, man.
Oh, glad you were in here, Brent, and glad to see you, Tater.
Steve Mack.
Tater was
Definitely
zinging
fine.
some one-liners on Spin Up 2020 on the show. He always does, though. Yeah.
Oh, so Chris put a whoop in the tree. Chris,
Yeah, I
what are
got-
you whooping on trees for?
I got my tiny hawk stuck in the tree Saturday evening.
Oh, okay. I thought they was talking about you whooping trees.
No,
Who'd-
You're a
who'd you-
giant
who'd
of a
you send
man.
up
If
there
anybody
after,
could whoop
Chris?
a tree, you could do it.
I'm past slapping crap out of them, see if there are any bees in the knothole. I'm past that.
You don't
well,
check for
what do you
bees
say?
anymore?
No, I don't do that. I'm past that.
You know, Mel, you've seen those two big trees in my front yard, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, when we moved here, those things, speaking of Steve Mack, there he is. Anyways, when we moved here, they were just saplings. Okay. We've
Yeah.
lived here over 35 years. But
Wow.
my son, he was like, Patrick was, I don't know, 8 or 9. And he was into this, sword play stuff. And actually, I think he stole his older brother's nunchucks and went out there and just beat the snot out of those two trees to where there was just barely a twig standing in the ground. Then we actually played badminton. Well, I didn't, but Judy and the kids played badminton in the front yard there because there were just these two little sapling trees. And after Pat got through with them, we figured they were dead. And they fell over them and tripped. They're just a stub in the ground by then. And you see how big they've grown.
Yep. They survived quite well.
Yeah, so you do need to trim those trees back every so often to make them grow.
So how's motel life, Chris?
Yeah, why are you in a motel?
I say, how's motel life, Chris?
Hello,
Uh-oh.
Chris.
Chris, he's there.
Say it again.
I said, how's
I'm in a
motel
motel.
life? That's why I said, how's motel life?
It ain't working well.
It Got bad internet, or are you just slow on the pickup tonight?
Why is Chris locked up in a witness protection hotel room?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I've got it timed down.
Have you got your earbuds
COVID
in?
clear.
Man,
It
he
looks
must be
like
getting
it.
lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know, that good quality sleep in.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's going to reset it.
Sleep in internet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
What people don't know is Chris is the great grandson of Bob Hope. Yeah, he's got that nose. He's got that famous
Well,
Bob
yeah.
Hope nose.
That's my great uncle, Art.
Oh, okay, well,
He used to do limousine commercials in New York, and he called himself Bob
That's
Fugazi
uncle and
Hope.
great uncle.
Yeah.
So you're still on the road, Chris? Why are you in the hotel?
Yeah, I'm out of town working this week. I'll go back to the real house of Hope Thursday afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Everything goes right.
Travel safe.
I'm 4 hours west of my home, north and west, at a little town called Graham, Texas.
oh,
Oh, okay. All right.
On purpose?
Totally different, on purpose.
All right.
Oh, he's getting paid to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
I was going to say, isn't that the only reason anybody would go there?
Yeah, they give me gas money and motel room money, so I'm good to go.
What's the population in that town?
This town has about 12,000 actually.
That's where I need to go.
there you go.
Nice little town of 12,000. I'm okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they don't believe the COVID is real because I just left Walmart and I think I was the only one wearing a mask.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother this weekend, or Friday, I think it was. I talked to him, and I hadn't talked to him since our sister passed away. And he went down. I said, "Did you go down for the service?" Because I didn't, because there's no way I could take Judy there, and I wasn't leaving her behind. And yeah, I didn't want to be with a bunch of people around COVID, anyways. He says, "Yeah, I went down there. I was the only one in the church wearing a mask." He says, "The people over there in eastern New Mexico, western Texas, they don't know there's such a thing as COVID-19. It's like they didn't ever hear of it." Not. He said that church was packed, and he was the only one wearing a mask in the whole church.
Good.
But then
I
he
hope
says,
he took it off.
"No, he didn't. He kept it on, but because he's had a heart bypass, and he's got a lot of reasons not to want to be exposed to anybody who might have it. But like you said, they all live out in the middle of nowhere. It's not like they could really catch anything there, anyways, because." I don't know if any of you are familiar with Clovis, New Mexico, or Taos, New Mexico. That's the most godforsaken place.
Yep.
Dallas is where that Cowboy McCoy, or what's his name, had his TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim. Population of my town where I live in Tennessee, 2,407.
Really?
Now you know how I got P.O. Box 12.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Female population, 52.9% to 47.1% male, and the median age is 47 years old.
Yeah, but they look rough living in the woods like that. Those country women are.
Yeah, but you know what?
You're just lucky my wife didn't just hear that. She could crawl through this cram and beat you senseless for that.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
What would you rather have, Jim? A girl that can fry you an egg, or a girl that can slab the venison and put it in this plate with it?
Yeah. I think he wants the one with teeth.
No, those bite.
And here we go. I knew it was going to happen.
Jim, just like I told you before, love is only a light switch away.
That's right.
Good one.
Double bagger. Yeah, but you feel the fat, Well,
You feel fat in the dark.
Paper, plastic.
So, are you like a marathon runner, Jim? Have you got that slim physique that you had when you were in the Marines?
are you kidding me? The way I smoke, I can't run any faster than you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
can
wondering
do
about
that.
your physique.
I
You
can
know, as you got
run
that
faster than
washboard
both
ab,
of you
or
on crutches, uphill both
yeah,
ways
you
in
could,
the
Art. You
snow.
probably could. I got to tell this, but I don't know if you guys heard me during the show last night on Mel's show. Doing every so often you'd hear. Remember hearing the? Let me turn that up. I don't know if it came through, but it
Is that
should
your
have.
phone?
Yeah, it came through.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I watched Judy and I marathon watched the first season of Perry Mason on HBO. We got 7 days free HBO.
Did it piss you off? That's all I want to know.
The first show, I got, if you guys haven't seen it, I got to set this up. So he's a PI to start out with. First off, let's Paul Drake would kneel at the national anthem, the Paul Drake they have there. He's not the tall, sandy-haired guy that used to be with Raymond Burr. Perry Mason's a drunk and a PI, not even a lawyer yet. Della waves the rainbow flag.
She's a lesbian. Della Street's a lesbian on a 1957 show. You guys, come on now. I got to draw the line.
But the thing was, this was actually from the 1930s. That's when the times, the books and the original movies. Yeah. But no, I didn't fart. But I got to tell you, in the first, one of the things that, Perry Mason is doing PI work. So he's sneaking around in there, and he's working for some Hollywood group. They're trying to get a guy on the morals clause. Like they should be talking, but he's trying to get this. Well, this guy is a big, heavyset guy, bigger than me, about 300 plus pounds. And he was in a scene, and they do full frontal nudity on this show too. So he's in this scene, and he's having his cake and eating it too.
He's jack slapping into a Spanish broad who owns the airport.
Well, that was Perry Mason, but this guy that Perry Mason was spying on to get the goods on him was doing the nasty with the young starlet. This guy's a big old walking tub of blubber, 350 pounds or more. He's just, he hears a camera click. He looks up. He's got cake and pie on his face. I'll let you imagine what kind of pie, but anyway.
She used whipped cream.
Yeah, she used whipped cream. And so he looks up. Now he's pissed. He takes off after Perry Mason. Well, Perry Mason's running. He's telling his business partner to get the car running, and they're running. They gets in the car and they take off. They turn back around to look at where this guy's at, and the guy threw a shoe at the back of the car. But as they turn around, of course, the camera shows it. Full frontal nudity of a 350-pound guy. Looked like the elephant was running with his little trunk dangling, And I told Mel about that. And so every time I'd hit that sound effect, that's what that was about. It was a small elephant. Well, it's a big elephant with a small trunk.
That's usually what they call the dicky-do syndrome, where your tummy stick out further in your dicky-do.
I don't know about y'all, but my daddy told me build a shed over the toolbox.
He had a shed. Didn't have much for tools, but he had a shed. That was a sight.
And they were pretty dull tools.
Yeah. And that was a sight you can't unsee. Though I shot, I'd share it. I've got to suffer, so does everybody else.
Hey, we got Cardoso Media in the chat. Wow. Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah.
He just had a birthday, too, by the way, yesterday.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Come on, guys. Happy birthday, dear Kenny. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Well, at least he was on key.
I saw that, Ron.
That's why I didn't sing, because I knew I'd be off key tonight. So, yeah, glad to see Kenny Cardoso in here. I haven't seen him around a while, but yeah. So, what exciting stuff did you guys watch this weekend on television?
Oh, wait a minute. Did that not tick you off watching?
Yeah,
Perry
it
Mason?
did. They completely PC.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, it was just Hollywood
There's
hype.
not
And,
one damn television you can show that doesn't have a lesbian in it now, or you know the gay stuff going overboard.
yeah.
They have to jam it in your face. 4% of the
Yeah.
population. You could take a rifle and clean out that population.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so minuscule.
Yeah, it was a
Well,
disappointing.
those that are known of.
You know,
But I mean, it's on every new show.
yeah,
Yep.
it is. I was really
Everything.
disappointed in that.
Ever since Obama. Everything is on
now
every show.
Star Trek Discovery is going to have a binary character.
Right on. It's just like, you know, Hooters restaurants. There are billboards years ago alongside the interstate highways. Were always well fractioned blonde girls, right? In the
Right.
t-shirt and the orange shorts. The minute Obama got elected, all the blonde girls disappeared off the billboards. I mean, everything
Yeah.
changed. TV shows, advertising. Not that it's good or bad either way, but it just everything changed.
I don't
It all
care as long
became-
as
it
there's
all
not a
became PC.
transvestite standing up there.
It all became PC.
Yeah. Well, like Tater says, he gave up watching TV years. We have movies that we like to watch, but I'd read that it had gotten renewed for a second season. I thought, well, I had through Amazon Prime, I got 7 days free. I've already canceled it after 2 days. But, you know,
The HBO?
yeah.
Oh no, there's a good show on there from 2002 called The Wire. You should check that out.
I heard
That's
about that.
real.
Yeah.
That's real. It's about
Yeah, well-
drugs. It's about fighting drugs in Baltimore. It could be any city, USA.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
they present it, and just how it all. It's like if you've ever read the book Animal Farm. The whole thing, the whole cycle just starts all over again. Everybody's friggin' corrupt.
Sure they are.
Hey, one
Yeah.
of the saddest things I've seen recently, you guys, when you get a free hour, because it's 56 minutes long, go onto YouTube and do a search called Seattle is Dying. You
Yeah,
will
I saw
not
that.
believe what you see. It is
Yeah.
legal
They're-
to carry so many grams of meth, coke. It's amazing.
They don't even arrest them anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
They're
Yeah,
doing
I know.
one here in Denver called Denver in Decay.
Really.
It's,
Yep.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
sad how it's
it's-
gotten. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Casey said I'd mention Longmire. He's now on season 2. Longmire's a good show. If you get to watch it, that's
I used
a
to
really,
like that. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it went for 6 years. I used to watch it when it was on TV, and then they finished the last 2 on Netflix.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it's
wonder
still
how
on
many other
Netflix.
cities are following that route, you know, with when the cops get in trouble for, you know, arresting people and nothing happens to them once they do get arrested.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they just
Yeah.
quit caring, right?
Yep.
You stand a better chance of getting pulled over for a speeding ticket than you do
Yes.
anything else.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
that's-
then you know what? I'll bet if you bitch at the cop and say, you know, damn it, I was in a hurry. Couldn't you tell? They'd probably let you go.
not in Oklahoma, they won't.
You know, I do my best to try and humor them, Mel. I do the same thing. Last lady that pulled me over, I was in a 45, female cop, and she said, "Can you give me any logical reason why you're doing 65 in a 45?" And I'm like, "What time do you get off work?" She goes, 7:00 tonight. I'm like, "It's probably going to take me till at least that long to come up with a good reason." It was like 2 in the afternoon. She goes, "Slow down." Sometimes if you humor them, I think they let you go.
Well, last warning I got, I was driving on expired tags that had been expired for like 3 months. It was on my van. I thought they were doing January. They were doing November. Well, it was the 1st of February, and I knew I was going to have to get it. Well, I kind of rolled through a stop sign, a slow stop, you know, and they'd been following me
California
for
stop.
almost, California stop, exactly.
Yep.
I'd finally she hit her sirens because I never saw the lights, and she followed me for almost 6 blocks before I finally pulled over. And she says, didn't think you was ever going to see me. I said, well, I didn't. What did I do? And she says, your tags are, or he said, your tags are expired. I said, oh, crap. He says, what's the matter? I said, my wife is going to kill me. She's been nagging at me for 3 months. Weren't my tags due? And I said, I know when our tags are due. The guy goes, I hate to tell you, but your wife was right. I said, that's why she's going to kill me. I said, this is the kind of mistake that will live for me for another 20 years.
Yep.
The last time I got pulled over, the cop was in a really good mood. He walks up to the side of my truck and he says, well, what are you going to tell me? I said, well, what'll work?
And that's the truth of it. If you treat him with respect and you
absolutely.
I told my boys that a long time ago. I said, yes sir, yes ma'am, whatever the case is, treat them with respect. They're only doing their job, and their job's a lot more dangerous than ours.
That's what I used to tell everybody in trucking. They'd say, yeah, asshole cop pulled me around DOT. I say, you know what? They're doing their job, man. You do your job, and their job's easy. Piece of cake.
Hey, Lloyd.
Yeah.
I was going to ask to share a couple pictures with you from this past week.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Cool.
And Bill from Coast to Coast Drones is here. Glad to
Hello,
see
Bill.
you, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
When you get them brought up, hit the
share.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there. Add to stream. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
This
nice.
I shared
a pretty salmon.
Yeah, that was one silver up in Alaska, but this is something you don't see every day. I don't know. I can't remember who always showed it to, but this is an albino mule deer.
Oh, wow. You don't see that every day.
Often. Yeah, but there's actually two other mule deer right here. Yeah, he's been trucking around there.
I see him now.
It's a fawn from this year, pretty young. But then where's the other one?
Oh, all I see, Ron, is a fillet.
Excuse me, Ronald.
There you go. All righty.
I take exception to you pointing out an albino.
What's that? Oh.
Everybody has to live,
Yeah. Why are you segregating the albinos,
Yeah, White Lives Matter, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is one antelope we got this week.
We call them prairie goats.
Prairie goats, yep.
Yeah.
Anywho, wanted to show you them real quick and
cool.
That albino mule deer. I'll be honest with you, I have never seen one.
I never have either.
Yeah.
And I grew up in Colorado, and we had mule deer all over the place, but I'd never seen one before. So.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were guiding for bow hunting, because that's a bitch. Bow hunting's, you got to get right up on them.
Yeah.
Rifles, a whole nother story. It's a lot easier.
Part of the day I put them in the blinds, and part of the day I do what they call sneak and stock, and make it work.
Well, you've seen his. I mean, he's talking about flatlands, Mel. He's wide open there.
Yeah.
And you got to try and fake out an antelope or something.
Yeah.
I actually had a cop. I was guiding a cop all this past week. He was a sheriff in Cincinnati area, and I said, "You want to do a drive-by shooting?" He goes, "What?" What I had him do was a lot of these antelope and the deer will do the same thing. If you're in a vehicle, as long as you maintain a certain speed, a lot of times they will just stand there, and Chris can probably attest to this. They'll just stand there and stare at you. The moment they hear an engine change or they see you slowing down, that's when they go. So I took this guy, I let my running board out on the driver's side. I rolled down the back window, and there's a grab bar just inside the back seat. I said, hang on to that bar, put your feet on the running board, and we're going to sneak up on these antelope. We're coming up a dirt road. And I said, you tell me where your comfort zone is. He said, anything under 60 yards. So we just creeped and creeped and creeped, and these antelope were staring at us, and all they see is the truck with him hiding on the other side.
Yeah.
And I told him 56 yards. He said, let me off. And I started to slow down. He hopped off, pulled the bow back, but he missed it. He shot over at about a foot. But it was fun, though.
Wow.
That's what we call a drive-by out west here. Drive-by shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, I use a crossbow
That kind of shooting.
because I ain't got the strength because of MS and the paralysis I'd had in this hand. I couldn't, there's no way I can do it. So I use a crossbow, and they're legal in Oklahoma.
Legal in Tennessee too. I've got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, you were using the crossbows too, weren't you, Ron?
These guys were actually both using compounds.
Compounds.
And one guy, this group that I was hunting with, they were professional archery. They competed all over the nation. Actually, they've competed over in Europe. This one guy that was kind of the leader of the group, he has hunted all over the world. His house, he showed me pictures of his house that actually made Cabela's look like they were in diapers. You wouldn't believe the taxidermy in this man's house. It was unbelievable.
Cool.
If I can find this, could I? No, is there music on? I could probably mute the music. He went over to Africa.
Not monetized.
And let me see if I can find this here real quick.
Yeah.
I want to try bow fishing.
Yeah. Art, you ever see that girl that does the bikini bow fishing?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them that do it. Art, there's a bunch of bow fishing bows in our pawn shops around here, so it must not work very well.
2 days ago, I was.
He just wants to see the girl in bikinis.
Yeah. Ron mentioned drive-by shooting in Ohio. You know what that looks like? Sounds like? Whatever.
What's that?
Clip, clop, clip, clop, bang, bang, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
A horse?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Amish, drive-by.
The Amish.
Amish,
Yeah.
There was a news reporter that went up to an Amish guy and says, well, tell us why you guys don't get COVID-19. And he said, no television.
Yep.
That was good. That was good.
I found it, Lloyd. I'll hit the share screen.
Okay.
Again, this is an eye opener, and the only problem I have with this is I'm not sure I would ever hunt line with a bow. Thank God he had his 2 guides stand there beside him to pick up the slack. Watch this, but this is this would be
annoying.
An underwear changing experience.
There we go.
Okay. All
right.
Am I up on screen?
Who killed the lion?
And
There's going to be a question and answer later.
There we go.
Right,
we got the infinity screen.
Can you see that, Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here it goes.
Now hit the full screen icon.
Yeah, hit the full screen. There you go.
There we go.
You forgot to share the sound with it.
No, Lloyd, you have to click.
Yes. On StreamYard, you got to hit share sound and then show the video.
Okay, my bad.
Anyway.
Oh, my God.
What was it?
A lion.
Lion.
Mm-hmm.
What was he hunting? Was he using a rifle?
No, he was hunting with a bow. He shot it with an arrow, and it come at him, so they killed it with a rifle.
Yeah, they had no choice. But
yeah.
And Tater, yes, that is PSC. Yeah. Tater,
so it's a good thing they were on the ball. They were ready.
That's right.
Oh, thank God.
They knew. That means they knew what could happen.
Oh, yeah.
They've seen it before. They were.
Wow, there's no way I'd do that. But hey, let me do a little housekeeping real quick. And don't forget, Xeno Nation is on after my show. Where actually we'll probably still be going for a little bit, but don't forget, Drone Nation, formerly known as Xeno Nation, is on at the top of the hour. And if anybody wants any of my merch, well, let's go with this. And let me do this. There we go.
Is that the
That's
one
my
you
cup.
broke?
Yeah, that's like the one I broke. I don't have one of those now. I still have the one that Jim Hightower had made for me. It's got me with doing the Vegemite challenge on it. And then this is the trucker hat. That's the back of it. This is the dad hat, little floppier version there, and that's the back of it. We got the T-shirt. This is for the conservatives because the logo is on the right, and this is for the liberals because logo's on the left. And yeah. Anyway, so also let me take that out of that. Also, I have Grumpy Vlogger mask if you're into mask. So,
cool.
You know, so
I'm
it was there. So
watching the NFL game, Lloyd, and the coaches on the sidelines with no crowds, they pipe in the music.
Right.
They piped in the audience. The NFL took it from NFL Archives films. And
Right.
the coaches are sitting there wearing masks, and none of the players, you know, they can't be wearing masks during playing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like a dichotomy, you know, this whole it's ridiculous.
It was on the precipice.
It is.
It's absolutely the most ridiculous thing going on right now.
I got you, Lloyd.
It really is. I look around at all the people here in Muskogee. Well, I look at you know, my daughter-in-law. She's a nurse. She's dealing directly with COVID patients. You know, so that's a different story. Hospital requires it, and so that's part of her job. You know, and but I look at my son, who's a police officer. He's dealing with students and stuff all the time. He's not wearing a mask unless he's in a place where he's required to, you know, where they have the social distancing rules set up. And my daughter-in-law, though, my other daughter-in-law, she works at a retail store, you know, and none of them have gotten sick this whole time. You know, none of them have gotten it. You know, we've been exposed to, you know, part of the kids who have been exposed to anybody who might have had it, and we haven't come down and said Judy tested, and she tested negative. So, yeah, the word for the day: dichotomy. Right, Mike? Right, Bob?
A big word for
You guys all need a
I'm
governor.
sorry. Did I use too big a word there?
Yeah.
Well,
You guys all need
you
a
know,
Didn't know you
governor
had
like
it in you,
South
Jim.
Dakota.
if it's over 50 cents, we don't.
Well,
spend
that's
it.
because Jim matriculated.
I did. I did.
Yep. And then he was a thespian too.
No, I'll get crazy now. I never acted.
Okay. Well, he was on the precipice of becoming a thespian.
You're not going to be Dennis Miller.
If you're driving in your car by yourself with the windows closed wearing a mask,
You're an idiot.
you don't need a Biden sticker. We already know.
Actually, what they used to say, you might be a redneck if
Oh, yeah. Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy. That's who it
If
was.
you have to put a sign on the wall above your toilet that says
yeah,
flush, you might be a redneck.
Yeah.
This is what
That's pretty
Judy.
cool.
Yeah, this is what Judy got me for my birthday
Cool.
this year. It's a cigar box and a guitar. It's just
Oh, cool.
it's
The little
Mr. Electric.
electric.
Yeah, it's got just a 3-string. Any
Right.
more than that, I have problems with nowadays. But yeah, and she also got me an amplifier to go with it.
Well, you can still play Deliverance on that, right?
I haven't tried yet, but I'm working at it. I'm having to relearn the chords for this because they're a little bit tuned to an open G, but this is a battery operated amplifier.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's also made out of a cigar box. And
Oh, cool.
you know, it's battery operated. It's got a good sound to it, you know, for the most part. But
They had a lot of empty cigar boxes in your town.
yeah, well, I wished I'd made this. I bought this. Somebody else made this, but you know, it's got a simple piezo pickup in it, you know. And,
It does.
but it's
It
got
actually has.
it's got an actual nice tailpiece on it, you know, and
Right.
it's got
Little brass
decent.
tailpiece.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you got Cousins.
Now,
Yeah.
I didn't know you play. You do play?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he was
didn't
in
know-
a
I didn't know
band.
that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah,
He's got a
I-
crap load
I have-
of guitars right behind.
I have
the
like
flag.
8 guitars.
Yeah.
You know, got 2 Gretches. I got a Gretchen lap steel.
Here, Margaret. Well, one of them's covered up, but
Anyways, I haven't played that enough to do it yet, and that's my slide for it. It's just it's a
Oh.
knuckle slide.
oh
You
no,
know?
I'm invisible.
You put it on
Yeah, I put it on.
your finger, right?
Yeah, I've got sticky tape in there reversed so that it's some of that foam tape you get from the hospital, and I just put it on that finger, and then I can still cord
Flyer.
and do that way to slide. Yeah,
Art,
And,
quit trying to steal the host's thunder.
Okay, good.
yeah.
Go
He was
ahead.
showing his guitar.
Sure,
No, that's
sure.
fine. That's fine. It's just that's my birthday's at the end of the month, and Judy asked me what I wanted. She'd been saving up money, and I thought about building one, and I talked to her about it, and she says, "What are the chances you'd actually finish it?"
Yeah.
Oh,
I said, "Well, they've got some already made pretty cheap." She says, "Why don't we go that route?" So that's what I did. Because the chances are I'd never get it finished.
Yeah.
And that one's a little. I need to sand the neck on the backside. The neck is made out of solid piece of oak with a rosewood fingerboard, and it's about.
Yeah.
It's pretty thick. Yeah, it's pretty thick. And then they put the fender shaped head on it, at an angle. The nut on up where the strings go across to attach is just a bolt with slots cut into it. Yeah, they're easy made, and I've ordered a couple
Oh, I get it. I get
guitar
it.
strap buttons, for it. But
They
yeah,
just
it's,
drill holes in the bolt to put the strings through, right?
yeah, they just cut slots in it to put the
Right.
in the bolt. That's the nut is right where the strings at the head of the neck, and that's what keeps them up off the neck. Is that, and they use a bolt. And some of them are a lot simpler. Some of them they just have a piece of wood at the tail down, or the bridge, and whereas mine has that metal bridge, with the adjustable, the adjustable bridge. Some of them just have a piece of wood there, and then they're hooked on an eyelet. They're all tied together and hooked on because it's a very rustic type instrument, but it makes some cool sounds. And one of these days, I'll do a recording of me actually playing it when I get a little more used to it. But I just got this last week, and I discovered I haven't been playing in a while because I've got to rebuild my calluses. And and that's got a pretty high action on it too. So I may have to do some adjustments on that. But yeah, it's a sharp looking guitar. But yeah, I have 8 guitars. I have 2 fiddles, 2 auto harps, a mountain dulcimer,
Wow.
mandolin.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of harmonica's over there, but
Now
It's,
you need a balalaika to fill it
I got a
out.
banjo too. I got a banjo too. I
Oh.
forgot I had it.
Dennis Lovelady was just playing the ukulele earlier.
Yeah.
he's
You
done
got-
well.
I was
good
actually
at
going to get a uke, but I decided to go with the 3-string cigar box guitar.
Ron had a girlfriend who was a uke.
What's that, Jim?
I thought you said, did you say a ute or a uke?
That's enough.
Well, could have been a Youper.
Four-legged people at that.
Oh, I thought it was a
Ute. Yeah, a ute in Australia is a utility vehicle, an SUV. So I was just making sure I heard right.
And a Yoop with a P or Youper is a person from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah.
So that would be not too far from Ron's neck of the woods.
That's true.
Yeah, straight east, just about. Yep.
Yeah, cigar box guitar. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you need to get a balalaika now.
Yeah, like I need any more instruments. Is that the one, the Indian one with about 400 strings on it. That
No, that's a sitar.
Oh, that's the sitar. The one you're talking about is the
4-string with the triangle body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the one. Where's Tomas? I like the one they play in Ireland. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, Irish harp.
I'm talking. Do you see my lips moving? I'm talking. The one they introduced to you during Rain Dance and all that. Remember that when that Rain Dance came out and they were doing all that dancing? Well, when you watch the video, they actually do a part with a solo, and that guy's just playing that one instrument. The damn thing could make you cry. It was so good.
Was it the hurdy-gurdy?
He's saying Irish harp, Jimmy. He was trying to help you.
Oh, an Irish harp?
Are you talking about bagpipes?
No, it wasn't a harp. It looked like a weird guitar because,
a hurdy-gurdy.
It's called Irish Spring.
All right.
Yeah.
We need to have our own spin up so I can kick some butt here with a pat.
I think it was probably a hurdy-gurdy is what you're talking about. Yeah.
10 minutes, Lloyd.
Yeah, I know. It's going to go till
it's not a loop.
I get tired.
Your native millennial showed up.
Oh, good. There we go. God, I thought we were being underrepresented. JKS Enterprises is here too. I thought we were going to be underrepresented. We didn't have a millennial in the audience, so
now everybody's showing up.
Yeah.
Over. Why they're showing up?
You know why? They're thinking, I only have to put up that old fart for about 10 more minutes and I can go watch something else and not feel bad.
Just make sure y'all hit the like on your way in and out.
Yeah.
No, just once.
No, just once, because then it takes the like away. Yeah. Oh, this is why I like doing it this way, because if it just lags for just a little bit, somebody's going to come up with a comment, and usually an outrageous one, but at least it keeps us going for another 10 minutes. Because
it occasionally goes downhill a couple times.
Yeah, Art, you can talk now. Jim's not talking anymore. You're allowed to speak. That's it. Put the scissors right through the top of his head.
Jim ain't even paying attention, is he?
Yeah, I know.
He's looking up the instrument he was talking about. It's an Irish bouzouki.
I thought, isn't that what the IRA used to use back when they were fighting for independence?
Yeah, those were the ones that didn't fire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they did with those Irish bazookas. They turned them into an instrument. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
There you go, Lloyd.
Yeah.
It says bouzouki on it.
It says bouzouki.
You thinking of
interesting?
Japanese.
Wrong country.
And thank you, Steve, for posting the links tonight.
Yes, I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate anybody that donates to this channel or donates to Art or Mel's channel, because it keeps us all running.
Hey, look there, my little brother showed up.
Oh, wow! Hello, glad to see you.
Mel, have you ever had your little brother on the show before?
No.
Yes. We've seen him before.
We've seen him in
your
videos.
show?
Seen him in videos, but not on my show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bring him on the show sometime.
I don't think they have good enough internet.
Oh,
Yeah, because he's out there where Mel used to. He's out there where Mel lives in Tennessee, and yeah, their internet's definitely backwoods.
Yeah, it's
that's why his
14-foot baud.
It's his. That's part of how we came up with his YouTube idea, backwoods droners, because it's in the backwoods.
Irish bouzouki. I'm gonna have to look that up, see what that is. Is it a stringed instrument or what is it?
Yeah, it looks similar to.
It's an Irish bouzouki.
Chris, you look
That
tired.
sounded
Buddy.
Italian, Art. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Ron. I am. It'll take me. I'll get used to sleeping in this bed. The next thing I'll know, I'll be going home Thursday evening.
Well, it's like an 8-string.
You know,
It's like a.
A lute.
No, it actually looks like a long-necked mandolin.
You got Guido.
Yeah, because it's got 8 strings. 8. Yeah, it's 8
there's
strings.
The picture
So
of it, Lloyd. Just share the screen for a second there.
You're not guiding
Yeah.
on your days off, Ron?
Pardon me?
You're not going to guide on your days off?
Oh, okay. Bazooki.
I got 9
how do I
days
share
off.
the screen?
Right now, he don't have me scheduled. That could change, though. He could
Mm-hmm.
call me. He's done that before many times.
Right.
October
that's
1st
it.
starts crazy.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me get to that.
Yep.
There we go. That's what it is.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Like a mandolin, basically, a long neck mandolin.
Yeah.
I'd have to see one playing, but
Pairs. Yeah. 4 pairs.
Y'all
4
thought I was
pairs,
making
yeah.
that up.
No,
No.
heck no, we did not.
Yes,
Actually-
you did, Christopher.
You don't put words in our mouth there, Jim.
it's called an octave mandolin short scale Irish bouzouki. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a long neck mandolin.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll shut that off. And how do I go back to unsharing again? I'll get in StreamYard, you idiot.
Don't leave it. You need to bid on it before you go.
No.
At the bottom there, Lloyd, stop sharing.
Better yet, go up there and buy
There
it.
it is. Stop sharing. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't share on this thing, so it's not, I'll let you guys do that. And I barely figure out how to use it most weeks. So, yeah, that's cool. I don't need one of those, though, because, I've got a stack of instruments over here in the corner. Just got too many.
You're going to go, you say you're going to go long, Lloyd?
Going to go long? I'll probably go a little bit, yeah.
Okay. It's 4
but
minutes now.
Just
reminding
let
you.
everybody know that if you want to switch over and watch
Ron?
Ron Brown on Drone Nation, formerly known as Xeno Nation, if somebody would be kind enough to get that link, actually.
And I'm going to say good night to everybody. Good evening.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on, Lloyd. And
Mel, always a pleasure. Glad
Art,
you could make it.
Chris, Ron,
Good to see
Jim,
you, Mel.
everybody
Good
in
night,
chat, Bob, Steve, Captain Ray, Jody, everybody. We'll see you. I got to go to bed.
All right.
Mel.
Take care, Mel.
Good night.
Mel.
Good night.
Love you long time, Mel. Long time.
$5.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it's,
Love you long time.
it's getting around. It probably is getting time to close down. I just unless you guys want to stay on a little longer, it's up to you guys.
Man, it's your show,
Yeah.
bud. You driving. We just along for a ride.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading what Tater said. Have a good urn, and I'm thinking he's not dead yet.
Have a good one.
Oh, have a good urn.
Good urn.
Okay,
That's
I read it literally. I was going, he's not dead yet. He's old, but he's not dead. We can talk about him. He's gone now.
Me and
Yeah.
Bob
Yeah.
later.
All right.
Oh.
Well, looks like. Go ahead.
So yeah, there's snow on the roof, but the fire's still going, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Not dead yet.
yeah. In my case, there's a lot of snow on the roof here, but
They more than just snow at his house.
Oh, yeah.
When do you get to go home, Chris?
I'll go home Thursday evening.
Thursday. I'm going home Wednesday.
Good
Hey,
night, Ray
Chris,
Kelly.
Are you
take
coming up
care.
to spin down?
Good night, Captain.
I
do.
That's the 26th, Art, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's my weekend back up here, 2 weekends.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, I wanted to come down. I don't
Oh,
Yeah,
know.
because there's a couple openings now. I don't know if they've been filled yet.
I guess if you don't have a ticket, you probably, or how does that work? Do you have to buy a ticket or something for that, or? the spin down?
Let's see. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
there's still the website where you could get your ticket at, and I had no problem getting a room over the weekend. You know, I reserved the room and got my ride to go up there. So going up there
Maybe we can-
Friday, come home Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
maybe-
could probably go to Where's the link to that? For the
That
tickets
would
first.
be Spin Down, I believe.
Okay.
I got a good idea.
Eventbrite, I believe.
Let's grab a couple rifles and get down to Denver and help Art out and take a couple pop shots at some of the rioters.
There
a
you
little
go.
target practice.
Mm-hmm.
Come
well,
down, drone meeting at Dillon. There it
over
is.
the weekend, they had a rally at the police station downtown Denver. This time, at least it didn't get violent. All the bunch of idiots yelling, F the cops, F the cops.
You know, I'll tell you, there's something to be said, about being in a state like I'm in. The governor that we have,
Right.
and 98% of the people are gun wearing folks.
Yeah.
We don't have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Well, the only thing we have going on right now is we have protests going on outside of Muskogee here at a place called it's Taft, and it's where the woman's it's a minimum security prison, and they're all out there protesting, and they're all wearing orange T-shirts that say "Orange Lives Matter."
There's Greg.
No, it's not. Hello.
Oh yeah, we'll just wait. You take your time with that phone call. Now.
Yeah.
We'll be over here on the corner.
Yeah. Say hi to Greg for us.
It wasn't Greg.
Oh, darn.
Well, them damn. Don't they know my show's on? Put that as a block number.
Was it your health care provider?
I don't know who it was. I didn't give him long enough to talk to me. I just I heard it and was like some little bimbo that's, probably. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, so they have, yeah, it is a loud ringtone. I have to have it that loud because I can't hear it, Tater, otherwise. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll probably get a copyright strike for that too. It's called Scotland. In case anybody doesn't know that, it's called Scotland the Brave. It is not the Old Spice theme song from the Old Spice commercials.
I know nothing.
But anyways, it was a lottery office. I just hung up on them. Yeah. But no, apparently some of the prisoners are getting COVID, or they're not being treated for COVID properly, or so all of their spouses, which are probably a bunch of drug users anyways, are standing out there protesting, wearing T-shirts that say Orange Lives Matters. My take on that is that they're Trump supporters, because don't the left call him Mr. Orange?
Oh yeah, Orange Man.
Orange Man. Yeah. So if Orange Lives Matters, that means they must be Trump supporters.
Well, they're definitely not athletic supporters.
Take care of the good-looking ones.
Yeah.
Hey, Lloyd, I better pop out and get ready for some change.
Yeah, right. And I appreciate you coming on, Ron.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And Chris, Jim, Art, guys have a good night. Everybody in the chat, everybody have a nice evening. And we will all catch you folks on another day.
All right. Well, you be safe out there. All right.
Thank you, Ron. Good sleep,
man.
All right, guys. Take care now. Good night.
All right. You take care. Good night. So, anyways, yes, Thunderbird, they all matter. But I think with that, it's because it's kind of winding down, and the other show is running now. We've just gone over 3 minutes, and I'm just going to timer here in a minute and say good night to everybody.
Hey, Brian.
So, anyways, Chris, what you're going to be at the hotel all week, right?
Yeah, we'll finish up Thursday and head back to East Texas.
Yeah. So remember, Chris Hope's making an appearance in the lounge at that hotel all week, every night at 8.
There we go.
Let me get them baskets out of that lounge, and I'll slip right in.
All right. Well,
I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Okay.
All
right.
Take care.
Catch you on the next one. Jim, he left. His show tomorrow night. Don't forget, Above and Beyond Drones is it 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock. 7:15 kind of rolls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, Bill.
Don't forget his show. And Art has a show on Saturday, Artco's Drone Solution, and Art's Place on Sunday.
Right. I'm getting close to that 4K.
We'll see you, Chris. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Chris. Good to see you.
You bet. Night, everybody in chat.
Good night, Chris. All right. And with that said, Art, I appreciate you being here. You're always good for a laugh. And I appreciate everybody was here. I'm gonna go ahead and just start the timer, and after it's over, I'll just shut her down. So
take care, Mel, and everybody in the chat.
I'm Lloyd. Mel's the other one.
Bye bye.
You just called me Mel.
Mel? Yeah, I call you.
Yeah,
Mel?
you called me Mel. Yeah. I'm Lloyd, the other one.
A long time since I've called you, Mel.
It has been a long time since you've called me
about
that.
a year, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Lloyd. Good night, Lloyd, and everybody.
We'll see you, Art. All right.
See ya.
And to everybody that was in the chat, I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to call it a night. And I appreciate every one of the guests that were on tonight. It's so good to see all of you guys: Metro Drone, Steve Mack, Steve Carpenter, Tater Rogers, Rick Halber. Glad to see he's out of the hospital. BMAX Visuals. So I'm glad you were here. John F., Bob Casey, Thunderbird 6. It's always good seeing you. Oklahoma Productions, our token millennial. It's always good to have him. Jim Boyd, Above and Beyond Drone, and everybody else. If I cannot forget Help at Home Jim, Jim Hightower, and let's see who else. John F. Michael Wright was here. Ray Kelly, Captain Ray, glad to see you were here. All of you. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Drone Shosh, Jody, yeah. And I'm sure I missed somebody. I'm trying to scroll through real fast. Grant Smith, Mr. Stay Drunk. Bill from Coast to Coast Drones. I think I've pretty much caught everybody there that was in the chat. And let's see, Bob Casey. Yep. Okay. And if I didn't call you out, I do apologize. I tried to go through, but I'm trying to shut this down now. So I'm starting the timer. Everybody have a good one. Good night and God bless. Remember, all lives matters, even the unborn. And God bless the USA, and treat each other better than you would treat yourselves, and be nice. Let's, there's only one race, the human race. God bless y'all. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Thanks again, everyone. Y'all have a good night. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.